So I'm quitting. Welcome back to my channel. It is big announcement day. If you are new here, it is your girl Jordan, oh little Miss JB style, your pear-shaped shorty, style guru, lifestyle content creator, about to be full-time because yeah, I'm leaving my job as an engineer. I'm leaving my job as an engineer and I don't have another job lined up. I'm quitting. I'm trying to figure out how to start this. So for those of you who may not know, I have been an engineer at the same company for almost 10 years. It will literally be 10 years in July. However, my last day will be June 29th of 2023. I will no longer be an engineer, just a woman with style. And I'm feeling so many things I won't lie. Like the very first thing is like super excited. Like I really am excited because I feel like I always have done like what I was supposed to do, right? Like be the good girl, don't get knocked up in high school, go to college, be out in 4 years, get you the job, get you the master's degree, right? You know, and work and kind of climb the corporate ladder. And when I tell you I'm just tired of being on this corporate ladder, I'm tired of being on this hamster wheel. I've been juggling influencing, content creation, and my engineering job since about like 2014. Like literally I started this channel almost 8 years ago. And trying to do both has just been so much. And I've gotten such an amazing opportunity to actually dive into content creation and influencing full time. A little more background again for those of you who might not be familiar with the JB journey. That's okay. Welcome. Born in Hinsdale, Illinois, raised in Wausau, Wisconsin. Yes, Wausau, Wisconsin, in a very predominantly white neighborhood. Went to Purdue University for my engineering degree, also a predominantly white university. And then I graduated and started working at this company that I've been with. And I'm not saying their name yet because, again, I still work for them until June. And I'm dancing that fine line of like, I want to let y'all in, but I also am still not trying to get in trouble until I'm gone, because I do have a lot actually to air out about my experience there, which is part of the reason that I am leaving. But that will be a conversation for a separate day because I will be giving you guys bi-weekly updates on just like how I'm feeling, what is next, what I'm doing to really set myself up to be even more successful than I already am, because thanks to you guys, I have been monetized on YouTube for almost a year now, so that paycheck is coming in and you guys are shopping my affiliate links and I've been landing like 4-figure brand deals. The content creation has been picking up, and honestly, it really just has been tiring juggling both. And so within my company, I have gone through 3 different roles. I have gotten my graduate degree, and I'm just at a point where I feel like with what I'm doing, it's not making a difference. And that sounds so, and I know it all sounds so silly. Like, how are you about to leave this really well-paying engineering job? Like, I'm just shy of 6 figures. Like, how are you gonna leave that and just jump into this like instability? And one thing about me, like, I'm gonna find out one way or another about myself. I may take a minute, but when I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do something. And I've been talking about doing this for some years now, with my company going through what is called a voluntary buyout program. And when the voluntary program first rolled on, I really wasn't thinking about it. I was like, girl, I'm making good money. Why would I leave this job? And if you watch my Baltimore vlog with my dad, he's very religious, and he is definitely someone who he's been through it, been through businesses, starting his own business, working for other businesses and making them multi-million-dollar businesses. So I'm really fortunate to have his perspective. And so something that he told me a while ago that really just has stuck with me, like, and has really made things a lot clearer, I feel like, and made me able to see the signs a lot clearer, was one way or another, the universe or the Lord is gonna make it happen. And I'll give you guys an example. So I'm getting ready to get my weekly pizza and I can hear the battery in my car acting weird. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get it replaced, but let me do it on the way back from getting pizza. Well, what happens? I go to pick up my pizza, turn off my car does not start back up. And I was stuck waiting at the pizza place for 2 hours for someone to come jump my car because the battery was that dead that like a couple people tried to help me out, but my battery was just too dead. So I make it to the O'Reilly's literally like 30 minutes before they're gonna close. And one guy was giving me such attitude, like, we can't do it, you have to bring it back. And I just was like, I'm like, I really wouldn't ask, but it's dead. Like, it's dead. I don't want to like wait for someone to jump it. And I also don't want to leave the car here overnight. And this other guy was like, don't worry about it. I'm going to help you out. And so they get my battery replaced. Like, bless his soul, I tipped him so well, because one thing about me, like, if you go out of your way to help me out, like, I promise you, like, I'm gonna bless you. I'm gonna bless you. You make my life easier. I'm gonna bless you. Like, as a friend, as a lover, that's the secret. Make my life easier. I'm gonna bless you. And when I got home, I just like called my dad and was like, I just was like, help me see the lesson. And he's like, well, you know how you had the thought before you went to get pizza? And I was like, yeah. He's like, you should have did it then. And the universe was like, you know what? I know you. What you're going to do is drive home, decide it's too much work to stop on your way home, and you're not going to do it. So I'm going to make sure that you do it today and you get it done. And I was like, oh. And so when the thought entered my mind, I was like, you know what? As I kind of saw the writing on the wall, like, hey, we're going to lose basically like 30% of our team, we're not going to replace them. And the last time this happened, like the raise that my company gave me was not even comparable to the amount of extra work that I took on and was continuing to do. And I just knew that was going to be the case. I was like, you know what? It's there for a reason. Let me take this before I don't. And then the company decides that they're going to have to actually lay people off. And that's how I get pushed out the door, because what I wouldn't want is to have not taken this opportunity to have a good base going into this journey and be stuck with like I said, like I've seen my friends get literally a month or like 2 months of pay and just like have to figure it out. You know what I mean? So the opportunity just arose and I just was like, how many people really get a chance to, one, just hit a pause button, like, you know, not get laid off and get some severance package and be stuck trying to like fumble how to get a new job within like 2 months or a month or whatever small amount of package they got, and just like struggling to figure out what's next. Like, I'm very, very lucky. Like, our buyout program was very generous. I'm not going to go into detail about that specifically. Just know that, one, I still have my job for like the next 3 months to also still be saving coin. I do still get to use my vacay days, and then I'm going to have a very nice lump sum when I walk away. And it's the closest to, honestly, I'll just put it this way. It's the closest to having some kind of inheritance, some rich grandparent or uncle passing away and passing me on a mini fortune as I'm probably ever going to get. And it just felt really silly not to take it, because in my mind it was like, wow, one, this is just a big chunk of change. And if I felt really scary and if I felt like, okay, the consecration wasn't really giving, I can always get another job. Your girl has 10 years of experience. I have 2 degrees. Like, I have both the skills of an engineer and data analyst as well as a marketing professional who knows how to talk and communicate with the people. Like, your girl is a threat on many levels, and she look good. Just had to throw that in there. So at first it seemed really scary, but I also do have a lot of friends who have done very similar things. I'm really lucky to have seen my friends make these transitions and some be successful, but also watch some go, you know what? I thought I wanted to do the entrepreneur thing. It's not working out how I want to. Let me go back into the corporate world. And they haven't really struggled to get another job, make more money, and save up and try maybe a different dream that they were chasing after. So I'm really fortunate because I've had quite a few friends. I built up a network of, again, they truly are friends. Like, they're not just work associates. Like, we met because we did influencing and we were in the creative space together. But I'm really lucky that we're like genuinely cool now, where I can say, hey, so what am I supposed to do about healthcare? Hey, like, what do I do about this? What do I do about that? And they're very helpful, like sharing with me like their processes and their ideas, and even giving me ideas of like how to get supplemental income if I am feeling really uncomfortable with just like the amount of brand deals or sometimes the lack thereof, because any influencer can tell you some months be good and some months it's like, is it me? Did I say something wrong? So I'm really excited because I feel like what's next for me is truly dedicating all my time to this, to you guys. And I really have to say thank you, because so many of you have joined my journey and continue to join my journey and support my videos and really given me this opportunity. And I'm so excited because like, I did really good last year. I wasn't quite hitting 6 figures for my brand deals, but honestly, I was really, really close to replacing my day job anyway. That with all these other things coming in, I just know that being able to truly dedicate all this time to this, I'm about to be an influencer content creator. Like, that's what's next. Like, you can't tell me that that's not what's next. And I'm so excited to really like dive into the journey because I've been so scared. But I told myself that 2023 was going to be the year that I bet on myself. And every time I have, honestly, like, I have been blessed and the universe has been giving me the signs. It's like, okay, girl, yeah, you let go of that like person that you knew was holding you back. Let me show you what a good person will look like and can add to your life and what that might be like for you. It's like, really? Oh, you were worried about leaving your job? Like, literally the day I decided to accept this program, I also landed another 4-figure deal for like 3 consecutive months, which is the first time I've ever done like a package like that where it's like multiple posts over a couple of months. So I would be having income each month. Like, the universe was like, girl, you gonna be okay. Like, when you gonna have this lump sum, but honestly, ask and I'm gonna give it to you. And I'm just trusting at this point. So I'm very excited, very nervous. As you can see, I'm still like reeling and processing. Like there's so many different ways I can take it, you know. I'm really lucky. If you didn't already know, I am debt free. I've been debt free since 2016 and I have been saving up. So I have money in a Roth, I have money in a 401k, I've been investing. I also have an emergency fund for a couple of months on top of this lump sum as well. So from a financial perspective, like I'm set for a good while. For a while. So like I said, it just feels like the universe has been pushing me in this direction. I have been feeling so inspired to do it for so long, and I literally, you know what I mean, have watched so many people give up on this. Like I have been doing this really for like 8 years and taking it more seriously for the past 4. And when I say there were so many influencers, especially like in the Detroit area that I was partnering with, trying to collab with, that have fallen off and have gone in other directions, and I'm like, I'm still here trying to do this. I have passion here. Like I have a true passion for this. Like I like to get dressed. I like to show you guys outfit ideas. I love to give you inspiration. I love this. I love helping you guys out. Like when you guys give me a comment or you message me like, thanks, you as confident to wear this. Like, oh my God, I got this and I look amazing. I feel amazing. Like, thank you. That, money aside, like that honestly makes me feel so good, because as someone who really did struggle to love herself, like I haven't talked about that a lot here and I don't want to get too emotional about it, but I really did struggle to feel that I was beautiful, to think that I was attractive, to think that I was worthy. And clothes was a huge part of that. Like growing up in the 90s with like the Nicole Richies and the really thin girls, and like growing up with actual girls who were that thin, like the white, thin, beautiful girls, it really did damage like how I felt about myself. And then when you couldn't find clothes that looked good on you. So I've been there, and I just love them in a space where I have found a way to love myself and love my body and find that confidence. And I really love that I'm finding ways to share it with you guys, through style, through my lifestyle content, like, and truly inspire you and help you to feel beautiful, because you are. And it's such a waste of energy to think otherwise. Honestly, it's such a waste of your energy to think that you are not worthy, to think that you are not beautiful. Like you absolutely are. And so all that to say, I'm quitting my job to pursue the content creation full time. And I will be sharing bi-weekly. Like I said, I'm going to do my best. I have a cruise coming up early May, and then I might be going to Jamaica late May, but I am going to do my best to, if not give you bi-weekly updates, give you at least a monthly update between now and June, me leaving my job, the things I'm doing to prepare myself for this content creation journey, things like that. So make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe, because I'm really excited to take you on this journey with me. I know that it seems scary to take this leap, and it seems so irrational, like, baby girl, you just gonna walk away from like steady money? You gonna walk away from comfort like that? And it's like, yep, I am. I have faith in myself, and I always know that worst case, I can go back and get a job. I will be fine if I need to go back to corporate America, but I don't want to get to 50, 60 and think, dang, what if I would have just taken that and bet on myself and really pursued this passion that I have. So I'm excited. If you have any pressing questions, I'm going to do my best to answer them all. Like I said, because of my day job, I really haven't been able to actually even freely express myself and share everything here. So I'm really excited, because we are going to get into some of those conversations about working in corporate America, the pay raise situation, the culture, being colored in engineering, all that stuff. On top of just, again, being able to just be myself, like really get to wear my style, really get to say what I want to say, you know. So you guys are definitely going to see me just much more clear, I feel like. And I'm really excited to share that with you. So if there are any questions, even some tips that you have, seriously leave them in the comments. And I will see you literally with an update in 2 weeks. Bye.